Why should you care about customer tags?
Surfacing things that people want, sending them marketing for things that they actually want is going to drive sales.
It's Helium's Hot Air Show, episode 4. It is the show that holds the door open for you and waits awkwardly until you go through the door. I meant through the door, not anything else. My name is Benjamin Thornburg, and standing beside me, not looking a day older than 24, Brett Shelley.
Helium's Hot Air Show.
Okay, we've got a great show. We've got a lot going on. We're going to talk about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We've got a Shopify tip. And then Brett is going to give us a crash course on a surprise topic that he knows nothing about, which is going to be fun for me and very educational to you. He's just going to show you how smart he is. Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming at you in 2 weeks. Last year for Shopify, they're very proud of this. You can go to their website. I will link this on the show notes. $11.5 billion in sales in one day. That's crazy.
You're talking just through
Shopify, not the global
crazy
commerce scale, just on Shopify. That's a 24% year over year increase. This is a fun one. I like this stat because this makes me happy because I always try to think about the little guy because I feel like I'm the little guy. 16,500 merchants made first time sales. On Black Friday.
That's crazy.
Wouldn't that be a fun little ping to get in your text? Average cart price. Did you read that?
I didn't. I can't read your notes, Benjamin. I can only read the headings.
All right, it's not an H2, so I'm gonna go with that. What do you think the average cart price was last year
For all of Black Friday.
Just on Shopify, their average cart price.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of big ticket items going out, so we're gonna go with $73.19.
$73.19?
Yes.
That's infuriatingly close. It's $108.56. That's really close.
It's not as close as I was hoping. I could have done better.
Okay, so I'm gonna spit out some tech behind the madness because we do tech here. So Shopify handled 57.3 petabytes. Can we say that on this show? We might. YouTube, I'm saying petabyte. That is 57.3 thousand terabytes of data from their infrastructure. 1.19 trillion edge requests. I have no idea what an edge request is. I don't know what that. Do you know what an edge request is?
Yeah, an edge is basically like a connection.
Is that like an API?
Yeah, they're probably talking about like API requests. Yeah, finding connections between different things.
Which we know from episode 3 is like a waiter, hardworking, underpaid waiters. When you think about these $11.5 billion sold, just the volume of that, the tech behind the madness is really impressive to me. So Shopify continues to prove themselves as a really stable, really robust platform that can handle this kind of nonsensical, mind-numbing sales and data.
Yeah, I just want to echo that last part because I think obviously all these numbers and things that you're saying, they don't mean much to most people, including myself.
Big numbers.
Who cares? But that kind of performance that you just are getting out of the box with Shopify, that's really the takeaway there. People, and this could just be, the mom and pop shop down the road that decided they want to sell stuff online, right? They're going on Shopify and they're getting this performance, this scalability, the uptime, right? You're getting huge spikes of traffic usually on Black Friday and these holiday seasons, and your website is staying up. Your website is handling it at speed. That's really the big takeaway there. Shopify's infrastructure is handling all of this stuff for all of these hundreds of thousands of online stores without crashing, without having problems.
Which is crazy. And I think last year, Harley Finkelstein, the CEO of Shopify, he's not Toby. Toby is the founder. Harley, I think they had a picture of the Las Vegas Dome with a bunch of stats on the Shopify on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's really fun. You should log in if you're obviously interested in Shopify because you're here. Their website, shopify.com, on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and just watch because they always do a fun animation and there's a bunch of numbers and it's really cool to be a part of that and drink some of that Shopify Kool-Aid. Brett Shelley, predictions, 2025 sales. What do you think is your guess? Last year, $11.5 billion. What do you think?
on Black Friday, we did 11.5 last year.
Yes, I like the we in that.
This year,
So what's this way you drive the
That's
Ferrari?
we, yes.
The Ferrari outside is
this year 11.5. We're gonna go up. I think we're gonna be a little bit higher than that,
Okay.
but probably not too much.
Okay.
So maybe like 12.1.
Okay.
12.1.
12.1. Do I bet $1 again? That didn't work. Have you never seen The Price is Right? It's a phenomenal show. I'm going to guess 12 billion. What did you say, 12 billion?
I said 12.1.
You said 12.1. I will go 12.5. So if it's over, I win. Okay, so that's the sales. What do you think the percentage year-over-year growth is going to be? 24 last year for 2024, 24% year-over-year growth. What do you think this?
So this is the same prediction. You just want me to do the math and figure out what my number was.
Oh, I guess that is what I mean by that. There's no correlation in my mind between
the
those
same
numbers.
question.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna
That
skip
is
that
math.
one.
Skip that question. Average cart price going up or down? 108.56 last year.
Ooh, average. I feel like it might go down a little bit.
Ooh.
We're gonna go down.
That's bold.
We're gonna probably. What did I guess before? Like 73
You guess
or
70
something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll put the number up.
that's too low. We're gonna go down a little bit, but not that much. So
Okay.
we're gonna go with like a 97 and 58 cents.
I love how exact you are. The 58 cents is important. I am going to guess $120. I'm going to go higher. It's inflation. Everything costs more. We're going to find out in a couple weeks how we did on that. We are going to go into our Shopify tip of the day. Shopify there's a link, there is a page on their website that has 50 stores that will inspire you as a merchant. If you have a store, cool. If you're working on a store, cool. Go take a look at these. They've handpicked them. They've selected them to show off the best of their platform and what their platform can do. And I think it's a great use of your time to go out there and look at that. It's basically a mood board all in one place. You can take a look at those stores, 50 stores to inspire you. We're going to link that in the description.
No, I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of market research. It's trends, seeing what's hot, right? Like you said, these are like curated, hand-picked stores. You're going to see what real people are shopping for, what real people are seeing when they're shopping, and like, obviously, we're not saying go copycat these shops exactly, but you're going to see a lot of cool trends. You might get ideas for. We talked about menus a lot, right? They might have cool menus that inspire you. How are people finding their products? What kind of products are people looking for? How is the store laid out and organized? And honestly, just seeing what someone else is doing is always a great idea to get some new ideas.
Yeah, there's a really great book called Steal Like an Artist. And that's what it reminds me of. In the creative spaces, you always look to see what other people are
So
doing.
you said steal like an AI artist?
No, artist. Unartist. A-N.
Steal like an AI artist.
Do I say instead of an? We are going to go on to the thing that Brett Shelley knows nothing about, but I know you read it because it's in H2. Brett Shelley's going to lead us on a magical journey, and it's going to be called the Customer Tagging Crash Course.
Is that all you get?
I was going to delete it a little bit more. I will ask you a question. Brett Shelley, what is a tag?
Sure. What is a tag?
Is that a bad question?
Yeah, I might as well start there. Yeah, got to start somewhere. What is a tag? Specifically, we're talking about customer tags.
Yes.
Because here at Helium, like that is primarily what we do. We live in the customer space, the customer registration space a lot, and tags are a big part of that. So tags is basically a little tiny piece of information that you can add to a customer's account. It's going to help you categorize and segment customers. For example, you might have a VIP tag, a loyalty tag. Maybe you have different tiers in your loyalty program. There's a loyalty gold customer. All these little tiny pieces of information that you can store on a customer just to help you find them easier, help send customized emails or something. Maybe you're running a marketing campaign and you want to send different emails to the male customers and the female customers that are shopping for clothing, right? They're obviously going to be looking for different things. You can add that tag on their account just to help you organize that. And when you send out the emails, you can usually do that with like a conditional. So you're going to send this email to customers with the male tag, this email to customers with the female tag, etc. There's so many examples, but that's just one little thing you could do.
how do you tag a customer? How does a customer get tagged?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's really a lot of ways, and it's going to depend on what you're trying to do with it, what tags you're using, how you're using it, what point in the customer journey you want it added. So here at Helium, we have the Customer Fields app, which is going to give you tools to tag customers when they register. So you could ask them a question on the registration form and then apply a certain tag based on that. For example, maybe you have a special registration form for wholesale customers, and then you can tag them with a wholesale tag or a B2B tag, something like that. That's an example that we're really familiar with here. You can do it in a lot of other ways. You can obviously do it manually. You can just go to customers' accounts in Shopify and type in a tag at it. You can use the Shopify Flow app, which is going to let you build super customizable automations. You can choose some trigger, could be pretty much anything. Customer places an order, and then you go and place a tag that this customer ordered.
So like if they order from a certain collection or something like that, if maybe they were a pet owner and they like ordered cat food, you could tag that customer saying this customer probably has a cat.
Sure. Yeah. You could add conditionals in there. So the customer placed an order, and then you look at that order and say, this order contains X product, cat food, for example, and then apply a tag based on that,
So
cat owner. So then you can send them an email follow-up that says, hey, here's some more stuff for your cat, right? Instead of sending a generic email that might say, here's a bunch of dog toys, and that person doesn't care, right?
Right. Unless they have a weird cat. I think my cat might like a dog toy. It's kind of, thank you for the cat. Brett gave me our cat. We love it very much. It's only been catnapped once because it's adorable. Why should a merchant care about all these tags? I know you've touched on it. It seems like a redundant question, but directly speaking right to a merchant, why should you care about customer tags?
It's going to give you more options and more power to customize and tailor things to the specific customer, the group or the segment of customers, the tier of the loyalty program, all those kinds of things. It's giving you the power to customize your shop and like the communications you send out, the whole shopping experience, all this kind of stuff. And the end result of that is that they are spending more money, right? Like in the example we just talked about, if I'm sending an email follow-up with dog toys to a cat owner, they're probably not going to spend more money on your shop, right? If I'm sending a email follow-up with more cat supplies because you just bought cat food, that person is a lot more likely to actually come back and buy something else, right? So the end result is really that we're driving profits. That's the whole result. There's a lot of different ways to get there. Obviously, this is just one path that can help people, but surfacing things that people want, sending them marketing for things that they actually want is going to drive sales.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. And we're talking about first-party data, not third-party data where on a site cookies are tracking you. First-party data is data given from the customer directly to you.
There's been some conversations about this, but from what I understand, we're actually talking about zero-party data.
Whoa. There's even further back.
Zero-party data.
Is there anything lower than zero-party data?
No. Zero-party data. This is data, like Benjamin was saying, collected directly from the customer. Specifically, at least when we're talking about customer registration, asking these questions through a customized registration form, like with the Customer Fields app, that's where you're getting that zero-party data. The customer is actually inputting this themselves and telling you something about themselves so that you can do something with that.
Which is amazing. And it doesn't feel intrusive because it's part of the registration process, and people love giving information, especially we're just talking about pets today. They love talking about their pets, right? And pets and kids, they love talking about them. So if you're asking registration stuff, if you have a robust registration form, and Customer Fields enables you to do that. You can add custom fields. You can ask questions. You can do multi-step forms on it. The sky's the limit. So if you're thinking about registration forms for your site before you make a purchase as name, email address, next, there's a whole world of things that you can ask your consumers before they make a purchase. After they make a purchase, that's up to you. But there's a whole world out there of registration, and tags are the heart of that enable you to do things with that information.
Yeah, I mean, the tag is just where you're storing some of that information, and it's just going to make it a little bit easier to work with. It's going to help surface it so you can actually use it, right? Collecting the information on its own, not that helpful, right? You have to actually use it, and the tag is one way. There's a lot of ways you can do that, but tag is one way. You can actually surface that information and use it, like I said, to actually drive sales, right? There's some intermediate steps there, but you're actually the whole goal is to get to that end step of more sales, right?
Where do tags live?
So we're talking specifically about customer tags in this case.
Yes.
So they live on the customer account. Yeah, that's really all there is.
So when you click on, you're in your admin, you're looking at your list of customers, you click on the customer, that's where you're going to see your tags.
Yeah, you'll see it on the customer account. You can create segments with it. But yeah, really it's just pulling from individual customer accounts.
Sweet. That is Brett Shelley's crash course on tags. Anything else you'd like to add? Anything that you missed?
Not really. I guess maybe the one thing I've seen some people trying to use like really specific tags. For example, might take a customer's phone number and apply that as a tag. That's not really what tags are meant for. Tags are meant to be more of like a category, a grouping kind of thing. So if you have a tag that's being only used once because it's that customer's individual phone number, you're obviously not going to use that same tag for its different customer. That's not going to be as helpful. So think about it in terms of like broader categories, groupings, things that you could use to identify a segment of customers that you want to send a specific marketing campaign to, something like that.
Like sheep. Lastly, we're on to our question of the day. Brett Shelley, this one's loaded, and I thought about not asking this question because it's so charged. Comment section, we're ready. Bring it on. Okay? Stretch those keyboard warrior fingers. Get them ready. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
I don't really have a strong preference here.
Brett, you're going to read one of them. Are you going to read a Star Wars novel, or are you going to read Lord of the Rings?
I probably wouldn't read either of them, actually, honestly.
Is this a Sanderson thing? This is a Sanderson thing.
Lord of the Rings, they're good books, but, I've read them, and it's a little bit of a slog to get through, so I'd rather just read something else.
You do know your boss adores Lord of the Rings. You could get fired for this.
No, I'm not going to get fired for this.
If Brett Shelley's not here next week, we would like to thank him for his service.
They're a little bit of a slog to get through.
I agree. I've tried to read them multiple times, and I just can't get this. It's like when in the Two Towers, and he's describing trees for like 47 pages. I'm like, look, bro. A tree's a tree.
Yeah.
I get it. We both might get fired. So if we don't see you, it's been a trip, but we will see you next time.
Can I talk about one more thing before we're done for today?
Yes, please.
So our team was talking a little bit about this show the other day, and we came up with, and by we, I mean our boss, Nick.
Who loves Lord of the Rings.
He proposed one very solid metric to do the show in a hot air balloon with Toby.
Toby Lutke, the founder of Shopify.
Yeah. So if anyone out there is watching and has a little a connection with Toby or with Harley,
the
big guys over at Shopify, give it a little slide across their desk, and
let's do it another way. Let's do it the YouTube way. We will not rest until Harley or Toby is in a hot air balloon with us doing a show. That's how it's done.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be resting quite often.
We will not rest until they're with us in a hot air balloon doing a show. Restless. Okay, this is about our proving our worth to our boss and keeping our jobs. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.